So today I'm gonna be installing some new lower front engine mounts on my Civic 1997 Civic. I seen last time when I was working on it they were kind of shot, so I'm gonna see that. I have this right here, pieces here for it. Yes, that's my other Civic right there that just sits here now ever since I got this one. This is my new daily. That one's just well, I don't drive it because I'm trying to not put miles in it, because I kind of want to do something else. If something else happens and I'm able to do what I want to, then this car might not even be here no more. But back to these parts. So here's one of the mounts. This one seems to be like it's the passenger front lower mount. And here's the other one, which is this one's gonna be the driver's side one. So yeah, let's go ahead and put these I already had put the car, I already lifted it up because I couldn't find my GoPro, but now I found it and now it's lifted. I'm gonna basically, you hear that right? Basically I'm gonna be removing that 19 millimeter nut right there, and then there's a 14 on this side and a 14 on that side, so I'm going to be removing those out the way to get this one out. You could remove the tires if you want to, but I'm just turning to the side and get this done. But let's see if we can get started right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just loosen this one up first. Go, just loosen that up right now, and then I'm gonna go down there in a bit and loosen up the 214. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen up this one and this one right here. Let me see if I could do it with this thing first. It's pretty hard. There you go. There we go. So here's one. And here's two. Now let's see if we could take this out. I don't know, we might have to move this guard out the way, but we'll find out right now. Oh, that thing is really stuck in there. Come out. Let's see if I could bang it with something right now. See if I could bang it with the hammer. There we go, got it out loose. Here's the washer. Try to take this out without having to lower down the engine, from what I've seen people do. Oh wow, I'm really gonna have to lower down the engine. So I have to lower down the engine. What I've done so far is got a piece of wood underneath the oil pan, and as of right now I didn't completely remove them, but I loosened them up, the nuts that hold the motor. That way I can just lower down the engine a bit, and that way it doesn't fall, it just holds on just if anything happens. But let's see how we can do this right now, how low we can go so that we can remove let's see if this is low enough to be able to remove this. And from the looks of it, it is. There we go. See, that's low enough. As further inspections, this thing is still pretty good. These holes are just there anyways, but seems like there's a little bit of cracking going on. Nothing major, so actually it's still pretty good. But you know, better safe than sorry. I just got this car a few months ago, so I've been doing a lot of maintenance to it. Like I said, I put new gasket on the valve cover, which didn't end up working because I was still leaking oil. So I went to the junkyard, found a D16 Z6 valve cover, got it, put it on this one, and so far I have not been having any oil leaks. I changed the O-ring on the distributor, and I also changed the seals on the VTEC solenoid, the bottom one and the top one. And I think my next one's going to probably be the oil pan, so that's going to be on another video, hopefully, if I make one. But other than that, it's just been little maintenance stuff that I've been doing. I did pick up some wheels, some Rotas 15x8s. Came with the two front ones came with Federal RRs, I think, or RRs. Yeah, these are the RRs. And the rear ones, I have to get some other ones because they came with and then they're corded, so they came with, pretty sure this guy was cambered out. I was just gonna buy 2 Federals, but from the looks of it, there's some cracking going on, so in the safe side, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy 4, but I'm gonna be using this for a little bit. But let's go see, get the new mount. So this is the new mount that's gonna go in there. Let's go ahead and start putting that in there. I don't know, I can't tell, but hopefully you guys can see. If not, there we go. Now let's go ahead and you know how it does leg day when it comes into handy right now. Lift this motor up. There we go. Before anything, let's go ahead and tighten up the top bolt before we even go down there. The hard part is trying to get a socket because I think this is the power steering line, and it kind of gets in the way. But let's go ahead and try to tighten these up in there. I am using a swivel one too, but still pretty difficult to get in there. I'm sure I need an extension, but I'm too lazy right now to go get one, even though it's probably like about 100 feet inside my room. So let's go ahead and try to tighten this up. Well, I can't do this with one hand, so battery died right now. I had to go and get a new one, but let's go ahead and put this in there. Now let's go ahead and try to see if we can tighten this up. Where did Mr. Swivel go? Can I just go in there without using the swivel? I sure can. So that's nice and tight in there. Actually, let's go ahead and remove it again because I don't like how that washer looks. I wonder if I could, this is supposed to be a lock washer. See, I don't like it. This is supposed to be. Let's see if I could try to maneuver that. See, that's supposed to be like that. And that's supposed to be like that. If we can do this again. There we go. Now she's basically done. Nothing's holding on to the oil pan anymore now. So on this one, we're gonna be removing this one right here, and then the other two 14s there. Airbox might be in the way, but we'll see right now. But definitely gonna need a swivel socket, well, a swivel adapter or socket, whatever you want to do onto this one, because you can't get it in straight in because there's stock airbox still there, even though I don't need it, but it's still there. And from the looks of it, this one is pretty shot. That's why I got both of them. because I wasn't sure, but you know, peace of mind. It's always good to get new stuff. So let's see how we're gonna remove this. Let's see even if I can. There's one here. Ooh, that's a lot of dust. And the other one's here. Hey, it's gonna be able to grab. I can tell you that much. I just need to adjust it to it. Ow. There we go. Oh, sorry you guys didn't see, but there's one. And here's the other. Also, from what I've heard, if I blocked it, might have to remove this bracket off just to get this off. But we'll find out right now, which I think it is gonna. I think we are gonna have to do that. So they look like 19s. I could be wrong. Let's find out if they're 19s. I'm gonna have to use my other. Nope, they're 17s. So those are 17s to remove. I'm guessing there's 3 of those to remove, because I don't think I can remove this without having. Yep. So you're gonna have to remove these 3 bolts right here. I'll be back. Get my tools. So I went ahead and started removing these. I loosened up 2 of them. I still have to get this one, but I'm gonna have to get it from the top. There goes one. Let's see if I can go loosen up the top one now. Oh shit, I'm gonna change the camera. Did it hit you guys? Sorry if it did, but I guess all we have to do is just remove that one, take one out, and then loosen up the other one. This can actually come out this way. Hey, you know, you live and you learn. You learn new things every day, but wow, there's a lot of rust in there. Let's go ahead and show you the old one. Actually, it's busted from the bottom. So let's go ahead and replace that one. Let's get the new one in there, if I can find it. Kind of shows you front, and then I don't know if you guys can see, but it says FR for front right, which is the passenger side, and you want this one facing forward. So this is gonna end up going like this. Let's go ahead and we could start putting this in. Find the hole. I can see. I'm just going in blindly. There we go. Always watch your mouth, guys, because dirt will come out and get you. Ooh, this one's gonna be tough. I'm gonna need the extension. Try to go in there. If I could see the hole right there. So she's in there. Now let's go ahead and but before we tighten it up, I'm gonna try to see if I can align all these bolts here into where they go before I try to tighten this up. Okay, see, this is what I mean of trying to align this to where it needs to. Okay, this one is in. This one is in too. Now let's just go ahead and actually just tighten them all up before I do this one. I'm just tightening up the top one now. It's a long process because it's a long bolt, and not having a lot of space to do it in. We're almost there though. We are there. Let's do this one, the other side. I know, pretty sure you guys can't see me, but you guys get the idea. Alright? I'm sure you guys get the idea of what I'm doing, just tying these back up. Now let's do the top one. So that's nice and tight. Now let's go ahead and do these. Now to finish it off with the 19 on top. It's a pretty easy process to do. It's not that hard, you know. It's never that hard if you have the correct tools, but always helps to do. Hopefully you guys can see this. Hopefully you guys can see. If not, kind of want to get the washer to line up with the mount, not to jam that guy in there. And we are done. Here's the other mount, shot from the bottom, so I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not, but looks like it is. I think these mounts were actually still pretty good, but there's some cracking going on there. So like I said, it's a easy thing to buy. Bought it off of Amazon. Pretty cheap. I think it cost me like $20 something in total. Pretty sure you go to auto parts store and get this, but you know, sometimes they don't have them in stock and I have to wait, so I'd rather just order them online and they get here in a few days or maybe the next day, depending. But other than that, man, that is it. She is done. Also had to buy some lug nuts for these, so these are brand new that I bought. And the wheels, I'm not gonna go to the racetrack for a few months from now because it's summer, and I know this car can take it, but a lot of the organizations are actually off now because a lot of people don't like to go in the heat, and heat is not good for motors. They blow up. Okay.